Oh, let me get that again. I wasn't recording.
Now this is...
Wait a minute. Go back to my grandfather when he was younger. That's a picture of him. Mm-hmm. And they are really, like I said...
That's your great-grandfather.
My great-grandfather, Joe.
When he was a young man.
Yeah, but that's your grandfather, but that's his great-grandfather.
Let me see that again, Hazel. So this is my great-grandfather.
He was young still.
Is he the first generation of Underdues here in the U.S.?
No, that was the John Underdue, born in 1825.
Not the first, John and Eliza.
John Underdue.
John and Elijah Baker.
Yeah. I don't have any picture of it.
So that's as far as you can go back as the Underdues being here in the United States.
Yeah, because no one associate from that branch because they were newcomers down in that part of Northampton County.
Yes.
And Jeff said they came down the river on the raft, but nobody mingled because they were strange people. They stayed to themselves, but the kids started playing with them.
Started playing with the Vincents.
I know. The young kids, like Solomon Vincent when they were young.
Right, the young Vincent, Solomon Vincent, started playing with the Underdue children.
Yeah.
When they were young.
And that's when they fell in love, and then Joe rejected
Solomon.
the idea that Liza would fall in love with one of
He was dark skinned.
Yeah, of black hue, right?
About how dark was he?
Very dark.
Very dark, as dark as this chair.
Not quite, but mahogany.
Mahogany.
Yeah, and then of course Jeff said, "Mama resent the fact that he wouldn't speak to her from the day she got married to the day he died." So I said, "What happened when your grandfather died?" They said, "Mom refused to go to the funeral because he didn't embrace her, and but he embraced the kids,
Because they were still pure.
Yeah, as far as they're concerned.
Right.
But there's no pure people at all.
No.
And so what happened? I say, Jeff, where's your grandfather's buried? He said, right over there, and yonder there. And I said, where's that? He said, where those bushes and the trees and everything. And that's when I asked Chris Vincent to take me up and show me about the Underdue Baker Cemetery. And that's when we got the idea about restoring it, because my grandmother's buried there too. Ella Baker is buried there.
Wait. Okay, we gotta make this very clear. Ella Baker is the mother
Ella Eugene Baker.
of Ella Eugene Baker. Ella Eugene Baker
My mother
is the civil rights.
No.
Who was Ella?
It was Ella Joe Baker, the civil rights.
Okay, who was her mother and her grandparents?
We haven't found that yet. We haven't found much on her husband's family. Everybody's thinking that they're not related, but we...
Oh, she married into the Baker family. She's the offspring of marrying into the Baker family.
No, what it is, her grandfather was a baker.
Okay, her grandfather was
Her
Baker.
father is a baker, Blake Baker.
Okay.
But we haven't really connected Blake's family Baker with our Bakers, but we almost is sure that they were related in some way, such a small little area over there in Littleton.
Okay.
And for to be too many Bakers.
Yeah, and of course.
And so I'm thinking that on my grandmother's side, some kind of way, her parents or siblings is related to Blake. The Ella civil rights lady.
Yes.
Father is a baker.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I heard
In the same area, round in the same area. So Grandma Patricia, I'm thinking some kind of way is out from Blake. Blake is out from Patricia, my grandmother. It's the same set of bakers. But we can't connect beyond Blake's parents was
That's during slavery time,
right, yeah.
Okay, so let me get back to Joe Baker, my great grandfather. I mean Joe Underdue.
Joe Underdue, yeah.
Okay. And my grandfather, William Underdue, did he have the same feeling about light skin or dark skinned blacks?
No, I didn't know anything about. They probably didn't because
Because I'm asking because my father is dark skinned.
Yeah.
And my mother is light skinned.
Yeah, I know.
And
You got tans
but by the time my mother met my father, I think my grandfather had passed, right? my grandfather, Aunt Hazel.
Oh, yeah.
By the time
Right.
that my mother married or met my father, he had passed.
Right.
Okay, all right. Okay. So continue on from Joe Underdue.
Joe had a son named Analyze, and he was
Ananias.
and he was the father of Noreen Underdue. Noreen has a daughter named Carolyn.
Leona.
I think that's who my sister was named after. Was my sister named after her, Ma? Carolyn Underdue?
After Carolyn, last one.
But then Raymond Underdue and Jeff told me, say, yeah, Analyzer, he had a mouth like a sailor. Say, no one talked like that except him. Yeah, say, you know, he used a lot of profanity, Analyzer, Analyzer, yeah. And at the same time, I heard that when Elijah Underdue, who married Solomon, refused to go to the funeral, the kids, observed it, but most of the young kids, like Raymond, he didn't even know his older sister, Magnolia, was his sister. He used to go up there and take care of the children, babysit. And he said, the lady, Magnolia was his sister.
Wow. Wow.
But Jeff said that he used to go to school. The place is now a community building.
Yes.
And he used to cut to cutting polish, a farm.
Yes.
And my mother and her sisters were living there on Polly Mabry. And they said the girls used to see Jeff walk through and he had that real pretty hair. And they said, hey, go ahead.
Now you said Jeff Vincent.
Yeah, Jeff, he said,
Is Jeff Vincent the grandfather of Troy Vincent?
Yeah,
So Jeff Vincent is okay.
First cousin to William, because Eliza was Jeff's mother.
Okay.
Nephew.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, you know I'm talking about Troy Vincent. You know Troy Vincent is executive vice president of the National Football League.
Yeah,
he's like the second or third command of the National Football League.
I got a picture of him right here.
Yeah. Okay, Aunt Hazel, what were you about to say?
This is the Vincent's mother.
Oh, that's Eliza.
Eliza.
That's Eliza Vincent, and she married my.
Solomon.
No, that's Eliza Underdue Vincent.
That's your grandfather's sister.
Okay, that's Eliza Underdue Vincent.
Right.
You see, you have to use maiden name, even when you talk about the men. That's why I said. That's why I call myself Harold Underdue Ross, because I identify with both sides of my family. Yes, so you are
right.
You are Roland
Tillery Brown.
Tillery. What's your mother's maiden name? What is your mother's maiden name?
My mother married.
No. What is your mother's maiden name?
Her father was a Brown.
Okay, so you are Roland Brown Tillery.
Tillery, yes.
Yes, you are Roland Brown Tillery. Your mother married a Tillery, but your mother's maiden name is Brown.
Right.
Correct.
And my father's father, he descended from an African slave named Isaac Tillery down in Halifax County.
Oh my gosh! So he knows about you have.
Yeah, and I heard the oral history that my great grandfather spoke French. He told his son, his name was James Tillery, that he knew his parents spoke French. But then I didn't know until I took the DNA, and then I found out that my great grandfather's lineage was from Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, and Mende.
That's West Africa, yeah.
West Africa. I got a picture of my grandfather, and he is like you say that.
And what is his name?
James Tillery.
So does he know what tribe he came from?
No, they've discussed people that enslaved him. They made sure they didn't put anybody that could talk whatever dialect, and they were given that name. They adopted the name Tillery, who was the slave master's name. His name was Charles Tillery. He was a Scottish.
How's it look outside? Is it snowing?
we're trying to see how old it is.
Aaron,
Getting a little bit
Aaron.
heavy. Getting a little bit heavy.
go look outside. See what See if it's snowing. Come on.
You won't get chopped in a snowstorm, right?
No, I just wanted to.
Now, from what I hear about the African slave trade,
We ain't gonna say
I heard that some of
it's overcast.
the Africans who became slaves, they were sold for like guns or for ammunition
Oh,
or
yeah. But
for
basically,
goods.
But basically,
So all Africans were not captured. Some were sold into slavery.
yeah, but see, in Africa, the people didn't have this hang up about being black. Only if you have the same ethnicity as far as tribal culture and that stuff, and your dialect.
You know what I just realized yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Why Africa is not the world power? Because they have over 1,000 languages.
Yeah, and
So you just think about that. You just think about how we here in the United States, we have one language, English language, and we argue and bicker.
yeah, right.
So imagine in Africa, Aunt Hazel, there are over 1,000 different languages.
Yeah, and
That's why they cannot come together, because there's so many tribes and so many different languages.
in that
But you know that's in the Bible.
in that tribalism, you know.
There are over 1,000. Do you hear what I say? There are over 1,000 different languages in the continent of Africa.
Continent.
In the continent of America, North America, we have one dominant language.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Canada, they have one dominant language.
they actually have.
So that's why Africa has never and may never unite.
But in Canada, you know, Quebec.
That's why they were easily colonized. That's why the Africans were easy to colonize, because they had so many different tribes, so many different languages, and so many different spiritual beliefs. So it's like the dominant tribe, that's who ruled.
Yeah, not on that. You see, the tribalism. They had wars, and when they captured prisoners of war, they were not their people. They were just other tribes.
Who they couldn't communicate with.
Right.
Because they didn't speak their dialect.
And they sold them into slavery.
Right, that's why they didn't care. Because we can't communicate with you.
Yeah, they sold them into slavery.
Yes.
And they want that rum, they want the fabric, and they, you know.
Is it because they are that much bigger than?
No. It was
That's what God did.
In other words, he what is that?
God
What is that word?
is in the Bible where God says,
that word?
I will separate you by your language.
Oh yeah.
No, it's another word for it. It's another word.
It was
I know what you're talking
tribalism.
about.
They had a lot of tribalism.
Babel.
Oh, yeah, the Tower of Babel.
Babel.
That was the Tower
That's
of
why he
Babel
did
when
it.
they were building, and
Yeah.
Babel.
it began to.
Okay.
Yes. So, I mean, it's mind-boggling just that. I don't think Africa,
Babel.
that's why Africa was so easily to be colonized by the British. Because they had so many different tribes, so like you said, I can't communicate with him, so take him.
Communicate with him.
Well,
Yeah, take him. We can't communicate.
But go to the top of it. You know why?
Why?
Why did God make the language
Come on.
Babel?
Come on.
You
Come
want me
on.
to tell you?
Come on.
You want me to tell you?
Yes, please.
Because if he had let them continue, they was trying to build a ladder up to heaven.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
Yeah, no.
And it's in the Bible.
I know.
If he hadn't confused the language
There it is.
of
Come on.
man back
Teach.
there then,
Come on, teach.
that they were going to build this ladder all the way up to heaven. That's how curiosity go find out where God is. And God said, I got to do something about this now.
Oh yeah.
So you know what they did? He said, I'm going to confuse the speech.
There it is.
Yeah.
Is
There
in
it
there?
is. There it is.
And he said, when I do that, I'm going to scatter you among
There it is.
nations.
my God.
Oh, it's in there.
That's why I tell my
Oh, yeah.
Greek.
That's why I tell everybody that you be careful how smart you get.
Yeah.
Because God will cut you down.
Yeah, I told my
He'll
Greek
cut you
grandchildren.
back.
I
Because,
said,
see, man ain't supposed to know what God knows.
no.
But man now, if they're smart now, they got computers, they got all kinds of way of doing anything they want.
I realize that.
And that's why we are almost in Bible time now, because man done outsmarted itself. You know,
Man, wait. Man has outsmarted himself, and no, he has created artificial intelligence.
Yes.
where they have the capability of training. They have the capability now of training themselves, teaching themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, look
Artificial
at
intelligence. You have robots out here right now.
Right
They're
now,
so,
the
and they
robots.
cannot, and man cannot stop it.
Can't control it. I know.
No, we can't stop them.
I know.
We cannot stop artificial intelligence. We can't control it. We've let artificial intelligence out of Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Well, I
but,
was telling my great grandchildren, they were asking,
and
say,
I
Granddad,
guess this is a symbolic of what our world has come to.
And that means
That
what?
God had to come in and stepping in.
And what does that mean? That means he gonna have to come back
He
again.
got to come back again.
so I tell my great grandchildren, there's
Now,
no
what
such
the
thing.
next world gonna be like? He'll start up with another one and see if man still will not try to be equal to God.
Oh
Come
my.
on now.
Oh.
Nobody knows more than him.
No, what's that?
He did the whole world. He created the whole world. Man wanted to find out how he can create a world now. So he gonna make a what you call
The African.
They
The Africans who have over 1,000 different languages,
yes.
different dialects.
Okay.
You have a couple of different dialects in the Spanish, in the Latino community, right?
They got different,
But not that many.
But in Bolivia, they speak a dialect, and Guatemala, they speak Spanish, but the different ethnicities like the.
But they can still kind of understand what they're saying.
Yeah,
It might be a slight difference in the dialect, but they can kind of understand some. They can kind of understand and comprehend what they're saying.
Like they had the Mayan and Native Americans, the Maya Indians down in Guatemala and Mexico. Then you had the Aztecs, and you had the people up in the Hindi mountains, like you got Peru and things. And many of the slaves escaped Brazil and went into Bolivia, into the mountains. They intermarried with those Native Americans up there in La Paz, and they were also.
And then came to America.
No, they stayed there, and the Spaniards made them work into the mines,
Oh my gosh.
and the elevation was so severe, many of the African people couldn't survive. And at the same time, they poured in so many people from Brazil, from slavery, that now when they come down for carnival time into the area where the rainforest is,
Yeah.
and they have carnival time, those people look like they're from Africa, and they have the talking drums, and they wear the garments of African people, even though they've been there for hundreds of years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's
so much African blood
Yes.
came into the native. They just vanished. The native blood just faded away. That's why we look like we look today, because Solomon and more black kept on pouring in. And so I heard this guy, Goodbeak from Albany, New York. He said, he was speaking at the reunion. He said, everybody said, oh, we came from Native American. I've been down here, I haven't seen a down one yet. How can you see after hundreds of years into
Oh, they're there, but they're not in Henrico. They're not in Henrico. They
if you go up there,
Curlin knows because Curlin, she knows where a couple of Indian tribes are down in Northampton County.
Yeah, sure.
No, a couple of other counties east of Northampton County.
like on Route 46. Up there, they got a fort called Fort Christiana, and there was a large population.
That's going west, north.
Yeah, going north.
Of
Going
like
up.
Lawrenceville, up in that area.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fort Christiana. It was used to be a trading post, and a lot of bigots went up there and vandalized the markers and everything. Whites don't like to glorify Native American or African American, anybody, and they've been scarring up and breaking those granite stones that inscribed this as a trading post, former Fort Christiana. They call it the highway Fort. They call it the highway Christiana, But I tell my children, my great
Christiana. Were you up in the Lawsville area? Christiana. How you pronounce it?
Christiana.
Christiana. That's the name of the area up there.
Christiana.
And I tell my great grandchildren, I said, they said, Granddad, what am I?
Christina.
I said, well, all you can tell your friends, there's only one race, and that's the human race.
Yeah.
And all that other stuff is political bull.
Right.
You're right.
It's only one race, one blood. We all descended from the one continent, Africa, and because of evolution, the environment, and different people went to the north.
Come from the mother country. They call it the mother country.
Yeah, Africa is where they found the oldest specimen of bones, and they said all races have the same markers from this African bone that they found. The skeleton they found in Africa, and it said, of course, people can say all they want. I'm white. I'm this. I'm pure. But there's no such thing. Everybody's of one blood, one race. But you may have different types of blood.
Right.
But if we were like donkeys and horses, and they mate, they couldn't have any offspring because they'd be like a mule. We're not like a mule, like jackasses and horses. We are the same species.
Right.
That's why there's only one species. That's the human race.
Right. Okay. Let's get back to how you came about, because you went.
Okay.
You was talking about.
Well, my grandfather, my great grandfather, when his father, Isaac, lived enslaved. The mansion still there called Oak Grove Mansion in Halifax, but they call the areas across the way they call it Tillery, North Carolina. And the Oak Grove Mansion was bought by some attorneys from New York, and they turned it. They built big stables, and they took all the cotton fields for the plantation. They made it for areas so that people can ride horses, jump over hedges.
Oh my God! I'm getting the horse when I move to Henrico. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. I just told Hazel that. Yes, I can't wait, Ma. Remember, I was in love with a horse when I was like, Ma, how old was I when you bought me that horse for Christmas? And I rode that horse so much, cousin. I used to ride that horse so much. I used to hop across the floor.
I believe it.
They made me take it to the basement, and I hopped across the basement floor. I used to hang on it. I just knew I was Roy Rogers hanging off the horse.
Yeah.
I loved that horse.
And
I can't wait to get a real horse when I move down there.
I found a Bill Baker, that's Patty Baker's brother, with 117 acres in 1906.
Who's that? Say that again.
Bill Baker.
Who bought 119 acres?
My mother's grandfather, Bill Baker, who was the brother of Patty. Patricia Baker.
Okay, so when was this?
Your great grandmother.
In 1906.
So how did he accumulate the money to buy that?
They said he and a guy named Jill Johnson, he and this man.
Was he a tradesman?
No, they got $400 and got 117 acres.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, now.
Yeah. And that's on the deed, you know.
$400.
Yeah, I went to Jackson and got the deed, and
That's a lot of money in 1901. How did he earn?
No, 1906.
Okay, how did he earn the money?
We never got that information, but the two.
Were they tradesmen? Was it? They had to be tradesmen. They had to be like maybe a blacksmith or carpenter. Wow, that's.
And the fact that Bill Baker, he looked Caucasian. Who knows? He might have had a good job because he could pass. But then, you know, on my mother's side, she had relatives. Their last name was Adams. That's on her father's side. And his father, that's my great grandfather, he married a woman who she said that she was from the Iroquois Nation too. Her name was Mary Jane.
Can you spell that for me? Because I'm gonna research now.
Iroquois. I don't know.
Yeah. Iroquois. Aaron.
Well,
Aaron. Come here.
Oh, I got the papers in the room.
Come here. I want you to use your phone. I want you to Google Iroquois Indians.
Well, look, I got the papers in there. I can bring it in. I can show it to you.
Oh my gosh! Are you certain? What you mean? What papers?
I wrote a letter to my mother, my family. You know, let me say, I've been writing.
This man is 85 years old. He hopping across the floor like he's 20 something. Did you just see him? Did you just see him walk into his bedroom? I mean, he just walked, he hopped.
But it's amazing that you do pay.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
That's Troy and his aunt.
Oh, yeah.
And Alice.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said it was what?
Erico Indians. I'm about to have the spelling for you in a minute.
Well, here, go your son. That's well, I wrote this letter, and it say, look, we were very young in the 1930s. Aunt Polly used to spend a lot of weeks with us during the winter months. I learned that her mother, Frances Underdue, was of the Maharian tribe. Though
Oh, wait. Spell that for me.
Maharian is Meherin.
Maharian.
Maharian.
Isn't there a Maharian river?
I don't.
Yes, I've noticed seeing a Maharian river.
But here, Erico, the Erico is IROQUOIS.
Is that in Virginia?
Can you spell that one more time?
Maher.
Google this.
IROQUOIS.
Erico Indians.
Erico Nation.
Erico Nation, and we're in. You said the Underdues are.
They came down the Roanoke Rapids River, and we traced it, and we found it ran into the Dan River, and Dan River went up there where the settlement of the Erico people.
Right.
And the people in the war history, they said they didn't know where the people like the Bakers and the Vincents, they didn't know where those people came from.
Oh, so the Bakers and the Vincents were already there.
They were here.
They were already. When you say
And Henrico.
the Bakers and the Vincents were already in Henrico.
When the Underdues came down, and the Underdues didn't mingle with anybody.
And they didn't. And did they reveal their identity because they didn't have? Because the Underdue is not an American slave name.
No.
I did research on coat of arms. Coat of arms is where the British have like a shield. I researched coat of arms.
Yeah.
There is no coat of arms for Underdues.
You can look in France, maybe find it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
So France, because not England.
Right.
So I had to look in France.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the French.
So that explains it then. Where it's French.
We learned that her mother, Frances Underdue, was of Maharian tribe, thought to be Cherokee, but we recently found that the Maharians were members of the Erico Nation. Frances' father, John Underdue, and her mother, Eliza Baker, they were born around 1825. And say about a decade ago, my oldest daughter and I went down to visit Aunt Polly's gravesite in Henrico at Gascon, and while walking in the church parking lot, we met Wanda Vincent, who was preparing for her daughter's wedding. To our surprise and delight, she actually knew Aunt Polly, and she was known as her cousin Polly. This is absolutely providential as we were trying to gather more information about the Underdue side of the family. She and her relatives provided us a wealth of information about the earlier history of the Underdues and Bakers. And as a result, meeting Wanda, we also met many other Underdues, Baker descendants, which led me to the reason to write to the rest of my family. I would like you to join us to the next reunion, the Baker's Underdue.
Oh my gosh!
I wrote this in 2013. You can have this copy.
No.
No, you can take it because.
You have a copy?
Oh, I got many copies.
Oh my gosh! Please, I'll be honored to have that, and I will be putting that in the frame.
Here's Frances Underdue.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make several copies and pass this around at the next family reunion.
This is my grandmother, and this is Gertie Baker when they were young, and this is Frances Underdue right here, and this is my grandmother and my grandfather, Charles Brown and Ella Baker, and it'll show you when the picnic and everything.
Oh my
Now,
gosh!
who wrote that paper?
I did.
You wrote it.
Yeah, my daughter printed in the
she printed it.
in the computer.
Underdue Baker family reunion. Okay.
I got a picture of girl that she was a grown woman.
Hazel, I'm gonna make several copies of it. I'm gonna make about 200 copies, and 200 to 300 copies, and pass those out at the family reunion.
Because Gregory from up in Chicago, Detroit, he wrote me because I'm mistaken. Instead of putting Liza Baker, I put Patty Baker, and he told me that it was Liza, not Patty.
So this is Ella right here.
That's Ella, and that's Bill Baker there, and Francis
And this
Underdue.
is Bill Baker. That's Grandma's brother.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
and
this
this
is my brother and my grandmother.
and that's Bill
On the
Baker.
Baker.
That's Joe Underdue's sister, Francis Underdue.
Francis was his sister?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. That's Jill's sister.
Mm.
Okay. So,
How many years did you serve in the military?
Just a couple of years. I did one. I was in 85th Evac Hospital, and that was a tent. They had like 400 beds, and the hospital went down to Little Rock, Arkansas, when they integrated the schools down in Little Rock, and they set up tents so that soldiers could take.
Wait a minute, check this out. What you doing? A photo shoot?
Oh no, my wife took the picture of me.
Oh, something like you're doing a photo shoot here.
No,
That's the manly man.
No, we got
That's the
married.
GQ. That's a GQ photo shoot.
No, we got married, and this man came around. He asked us could he take pictures, and I paid him for it, and that was a copy of a picture he took. And I was just beginning to get muscles from being in basic training and everything, and I was proud to be strong. Oh, that's that picture. The two soldiers. That's my brother Romeo.
Oh wow!
Right down here. My brother Romeo. He died 3 years ago. That's Romeo right here. He's 10 months younger than me. I mean, he's 10 months. Yeah. He was at Fort Meade and 2nd Cab. He operate tanks and things.
Wow.
Oh, you say you want to know about my daughter?
And you said you were 15 in this picture, huh?
Yeah. I didn't earn that letter. That was my brother's letter. All the girls went for him because he was an athlete.
Yeah.
He's a boxer. He wrestled. He played football.